What's up, family? Good afternoon, and welcome to Season 2 of Uncensored News. Real news you could use. No cap, all facts. I'm your host, Steph Lover, but you already knew that. But first, let me be the last to say Happy New Yeezy! Yes, 2021 started off fun, but less than a week in, and the Proud Boys is tripping. Kim and Kanye is splitting. Bravo double dipping, but that stimulus is hitting, so we lit just in time for the headlines. Let me recap the first week of 2021 real quick for you, though. Basically, Donna Khan dropped the bomb, this time on a racist mob who stormed the Capitol because they ain't have no jobs. Now 5 are dead, and so is his Twitter. Nancy about to impeach his ass again because she's a real hitter, and we brought receipts.
One thing that is appealing to Democrats and frankly Republicans, even if they can't say as much, if you are impeached and then convicted, you are immediately removed from office, which Donald Trump is going to be leaving office anyhow on January 20th, but you cannot hold that office or any federal office again. So I think there is some appeal to this idea that Donald Trump could not do what he promises or threatens, depending on your point of view, to do, which is to run for re-election in 2024.
And that's only half the story. Because if you wonder why she's pushing so hard to impeach Trump for a second time before he run out of time, is this. Besides losing his ability to run again in 2024, if he's impeached again, he will also lose his pension, his $1 million travel allowance, and his full-time Secret Service detail is gone. Damn, Donnie, you done pissed off the wrong white lady. And FYI, if you can see the new judge in 8 days, then why can't you impeach a president in less than 2 weeks? The answer is you can. And while they added, why don't they lock up some of them so-called cops who basically ushered domestic terrorists, aka angry white people, into the building like they was on a fucking field trip? We all saw it. Could you imagine? Just imagine if that was black folk. If that was black people rushing into the people's house, do you think Jamal and Lil Tay-Tay would have gotten directions to Nancy Pelosi's office? You already know the answer, but I got too many questions. Brian, let's go to the video.
How did a disorganized mob break into what's supposed to be one of the most secure buildings in the world?
What's about to happen?
What?
I'm pressed.
No, you can't come in. Nobody can come in.
We followed a group of Trump supporters as they walked into the U.S. Capitol and police officers stood and watched.
What's their plan? I have no idea. We got all day. Tonight, tomorrow, whose house?
Whoa. Now, Trump is quiet mostly because Twitter shut him down for inciting violence. And so did Zuckerberg at Facebook. Then it got ugly because the Google store banned one of his favorite followers' apps, Parler. Then Instagram said, let me get some, and gave him the boot. Next was YouTube, Twitch, Reddit, Pinterest. Shit, even Shopify, an online merch store, shut him down. Now you know you done fucked up when you can't even sell t-shirts online. You think? But that's what happened when you gas up a bunch of nasty-ass backwood inbreeding magna maniacs into rushing the Capitol. For what? For what? Huh? Freedom? Like, when were white people ever suppressed? I'll wait. No, we don't got that much time. But I think my girl Joy Reid from MSNBC said it best. She broke it down a little something like this.
Reason they could easily and casually, with their cameras on, film themselves throwing things through the our Capitol, our property, going inside the Capitol, sitting in Speaker Pelosi's office, casually take pictures of themselves, have that played on Fox News. They know that they are not in jeopardy because the cops are taking selfies with them, walking them down the steps to make sure they're not hurt, taking care with their bodies, not like they treated Freddie Gray's body. White Americans aren't afraid of the cops. White Americans are never afraid of the cops, even when they're committing insurrection. even when they're engaged in attempting to occupy our capital to steal the votes of people who look like me. Because in their minds, they own this country, they own that capital, they own the cops work for them, and people like me have no damn right to try to elect a president. Because we don't get to pick the president. They get to pick the president. They own the president. They own the White House. They own this country. And so when you think you own it, you own the place, you ain't afraid of the police because the police are you, and the police reflect back to them. We're with you. You're good. We're not going to hurt you because you're not them. Guarantee you if that was a Black Lives Matter protest in D.C., there would already be people shackled, arrested, or dead. Shackled, arrested, en masse, or dead.
Black Twitter standby. Joy Reid just went the fuck off. And it smells a little like white privilege to me. Now, many in the mob that bullied their way into the Capitol are getting locked up as they should, including the topless bullhorn guy, West Virginia councilman who has since resigned, and this guy. His name is Tim Guyanet, and he is a far-right activist and married to a black woman. Who would have thunk it? And they got a mixed baby and everything. You know, I got a funny feeling that this guy, when it comes down time for his trial, he's gonna bring up the fact that he got a black wife. Guaranteed. FOH. Okay, enough politics. Let's kick off 2021 with the first reality check, mic check 1, 2, because it's season 2. I thought you knew. And Kim and Kanye might be moving from Calabasas to Splitsville. Rumor has it Kim is about done with Mr. West. Mr. West, the last straw being his failed presidential run. People magazine reports they are living separate lives, and Kim is focused on her law degree, and her kids. She's also been linked to Van Jones from CNN. Getting all cozy, trying to get folk out of jail. And well, Yeezy, he's been linked to YouTube influencer Jeffree Star. Allegedly. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised, though. I lived through 2020 and nothing surprises me. So if they like it, I love it. Facts. And out of all the reality shows, I love me some Married to Medicine, smart women with lots of degrees. But there's some malpractice going on because the creator and star Mariah Q is suing Bravo for intellectual property and discrimination. Dun, 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 dun. She wants an autopsy on that paperwork because she's claiming Bravo stole her show. Seems like Mariah's on fire about Bravo not paying her royalties, not giving her proper credit for spinoffs, and other discriminatory practices. Like Nene Leakes said, Mariah said that black women are treated very differently to their white counterparts at Bravo. Yeah, sis, let that be a lesson to you. Should have took your show to BT or Shonda Rhimes, maybe even Spike, maybe. Okay, Young Buck has finally fessed up to that little transgender encounter he denied being engaged in last year. But let him tell it. It was a big misunderstanding. Yeah, let him tell it.
I reacted not even seeing the video first because I know where I stand at. Like I say, I ain't got a problem with them people. That wasn't me. But when I seen the fucking video, I said, damn, that is me in that fucking video. But it wasn't me knowingly going into a situation, knowing that this is what the fuck it was. It was one of those things where, you know, I was catfished out of some shit. You understand what I'm saying? Pretty much, where a person was in these DMs and sending pussy squirting all over the room and pop up and say, hey, I'm in your city. And me at the time thinking with my dick, I smash over there thinking I'm finna smash on this bitch and walk in the situation. It wasn't even me knowing what the person was at the time. It was me feeling like, hold on, this is a fucking robbery or setup, because when I realized, hold on, that ain't the same motherfucker that's been on this video, I immediately got the fuck out of the room.
Damn, Buck. I think it's safe to say we ain't never gonna get a G-Unit reunion. You think? Maybe. And yes, I do think it's time for some white people news. But first, let me remind you, I got a special guest coming up in a few minutes. My guy Donnie is going to be joining me from the new Fox Soul Show, chopping it up with Mike and Donnie. He's a real player, so stick around for that as we get into this. Who's having the best 2021 so far? Has to be Elon Musk, who so far this year has taken over the #1 spot as being the world's richest man. Yes, sir. He took the title from Jeff Bezos after Tesla stock surged last week, increasing his net fortune by 150 billion. Yes, actually Tesla stock is up 740%, and he owns 48% of SpaceX. Fun fact, Elon was one of the founders of PayPal, and when he sold that for $165 million, he used that money to start the electric car company Tesla. Now, he also took a couple of dollars and fixed up that hairline, because as you can see, he did not look like that back in the day. All right. Actress Olivia Wilde chucked the deuces up to her fiancé of 7 years, comedian Jason Sudeikis, breaking off their engagement and quickly hooking up with her co-star Harry Styles, who she's directing and co-starring with. Now, Jason is said to be heartbroken, but engaged 7 years? I mean, it's like he was giving another nigga enough time to come scoop old girl. That's on you, stupid, slow-mo. If you were so in love, why you ain't run down the aisle? But you didn't, and the next boy band member in a dress did. Soho Karen, better known as Mia Poinsettia, the lady that went viral for attacking a little young black teenager in the lobby of a hotel in New York last week. Y'all remember that? See, if that boy father wasn't famous, we wouldn't even be talking about this, but he is, and sis, you know what it is. She finally got locked up right after her ignorant ass said this to my girl, Gayle King.
The video we saw, it looked like you had just attacked his son.
Yeah, the footage shows me attacking his son. Attacking him how? Yelling at him? Yes. Okay, I apologize. Can we move on?
I know you're saying I don't need to, I just want to apologize, but I do think that there should be some context to your actions that day.
Okay, so basically, I'm a 22-year-old girl. Racism how is one girl accusing a guy about a phone a crime? Where is the context in that?
Mia,
what is the deeper
Mia,
story
it's
here?
not, that's not the problem. You have to at least understand your actions that day. You seem to have attacked this little boy, this young boy, this teenager. You seem to have attacked this teenager about the phone, and then it turned out he didn't even have your phone. That's the thing. I mean, you're saying, look, I'm 22 years old. You're 22 years old, but you are old enough to know better. So I will say you're 22. I get it.
Enough. The hotel did have my phone. The hotel did end up having my phone. I did get my belongings returned to me.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Great, Gayle.
Enough.
No fucks, and has several DUIs cases pending and an assault charge from an incident in Cali. And she was also rumored to have hooked up with Tiger when he was dating Kylie. Yeah, that was petty. I threw that shit in here. Whatever. She deserves it. Okay, y'all. It's the first week of the year, so buckle up for a little celebrity flex. Ow! Time to... yes. LA Dodgers superstar Mookie Betts finally put a ring on his girlfriend of 15 years. Well, damn, Mookie. And Brianna Hammonds were middle school sweethearts. What? That's 8th grade, y'all. Sis is patient as fuck, because 15 years, 10-5, shit. I don't like waiting 15 minutes. But being that, you know, he worth about $250 million, nice move, sis. But I'm not going to throw him under the bus. Better late than never. And never have I ever seen a whack Vogue cover until now. Damn. Ann Winter, you need to retire. The editor of the magazine, Ann Winter, thought this was a good idea. She can't be serious. Either that or she colorblind. Our first female VP of color on the cover, no less, wearing Chucks. Word from Kamala's camp was that was not the picture her team agreed to, and a switcheroo done went down, because this is the picture that was supposed to be on the cover. Look at that powder blue. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. HU, you know, and don't play with us. Try that shit again. And finally, you know, I couldn't leave y'all without some baby news. Congrats are in order to Yaya Mayweather, who made Floyd Mayweather a grandfather over the weekend by giving birth to NBA YoungBoy's 7th child. Jeez, that's his 3rd in the last year. Clearly, he's allergic to plastic. And the king of the South, T.I., also became a grandfather when his oldest daughter, Z, gave birth last week. Congrats. Oh, I just love the baby news, especially when it's not concerning me. And it's about that time for another Uncensored interview. We're going to check in with my guy, Donnie. He's a co-host of a brand new show on Fox Soul, brand new streaming service. It's called Chopping It Up with Mike and Donnie, and he's up next right here on Uncensored News. Uncensored News Season 2, right back at you, your girl Steph Lover with special guests all the way from Los Angeles, California. Hey, we got, I had to throw that on there. Donnie Harrell, ladies and gentlemen, hold up. It's a celebration, bitches. What's up, Donnie? How you doing, baby?
Lover, you know you're my favorite girl with your pretty self. You
oh, thank you. You far too kind. Now, Donnie is a good friend, been in the business a long time, and he's on a brand new streaming site, app, website, I don't know, but Fox.
Streaming service. It's a streaming service.
Streaming service. There you go. There you go. But what I do know is that Fox Soul know they need some black folks, so they launched this streaming service. A lot of famous folk on there, but none more famous than Donnie H right here.
What's up, Steph?
The name of the show is called Chopping It Up, and you are on there with Mike.
Mike Hill.
And Mike is married to Cynthia from Housewives of Atlanta.
Yes.
Now, how'd you guys even know each other?
Well, what happened was James, the executive producer of Fox Soul, he just hit me out the blue. James been my man for like 20 years. He just hit me. I was in Miami on the yacht celebrating my birthday. He was like,
I know you was player.
Yeah. So he hit me, Steph, around March 2019, like, what you doing? I was like, yo, I'm on a yacht. He was like, I need you to come back and go see Fox. I said, go see Fox for what? You know what I'm saying? He said, I want to, just trust me. I want to make you a talk show host. I said, nigga, I ain't never been on no talk show. I ain't never did no talk show shit. You know what I'm saying? He said, just trust me. And so what happened was I flew back, to LA a couple of months, and we met with Steve. I met with Stephen Brown. I interviewed them to see what it was all about and see was they going to help the black community. And they assured me they was. So, you know what I mean? I said, well, you know what I mean? If it's not going to help the black community, I don't want to be on it. So I didn't know nothing about Mike. They was going to put me in the hood to, be a roving reporter in the hood. And
what?
And, they wanted me to be a roving reporter in the hood.
Nigga, what?
Because I'm a hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised in LA, South to Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey.
Huh?
I said, hey.
So what happened was when we started doing the pilot, Mike was sitting there, and I met Mike. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Well, James put me with Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you was gonna be doing it solo at first?
That's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
You know what? But no, see, I was gonna be a rover reporter in the hood, like going in the hood.
Oh, okay.
In the hood, like the gang members, all type of people like that. And I guess they switched it up and put me with Mike. James put me with Mike. You know what I'm saying? So to make the yin and the yang thing. And
that was a good play.
Yeah, we did the pilot stuff, and it was a success. And then off came Fox Soul.
Yeah, it was kind of surprising when I first heard about Fox Soul, because, when you hear Fox, all you think is Fox News.
Right.
And you know how they feel about us by their programming. So, I'm not confronted. I was a little like taken aback, like Fox Soul, yeah, this is a money play. But when you look at the actual program, it's super positive, a lot of good people on there, a lot of good topics. Like you guys don't hold back on the topics at all. So I'm really happy to hear about that. But your background is incredible. You started in the music business back in what, 91? And
well, my mother was in the music business. I was born in the music business. I'm the youngest of 10. So, you know, my mother was in the music business. My grandma and all my brothers and sisters was in the music business. But I didn't want to be in the music business, you know. So, you know, I was like the bad kid, you know what I'm saying? How you got all these older brothers. And I just fell into the music business because of, for the simple fact, they knew I could get people deals. Street niggas knew I can get them deals. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it really happened.
Who'd you facilitate?
Who'd you
connect? Yes.
Dave Hollister, Anthony Hamilton, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got a lot of niggas deals, you know what I mean? They was also signing me. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I did a lot, you get it? But my first deal was with Dick Griffey, Solar Records in 1989. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was giving everybody distribution deals. He was all giving all the gang members distribution deal. It was called the J. Hines Company. And so he gave me my first record company called Strictly Lethal Records in 1989.
Strictly Lethal Records. That sounds like a West Coast label.
So, you know.
Drive-by records, shit like that.
Yeah. I'm going to keep it real with you, Steph Lover, because, you know, what happened was I was really in the street so much, and I was really using that to try to legitimize myself. You know what I mean?
I mean, who hasn't, Donnie? Come on now. We all come from the same cloth, more or less. A lot of us, anyway.
Yeah. So that's how that started. But, you know, and after a while, you know, I came to like it. You know, I had deals, I had joint ventures. I never was a slave to the white man. So I had deals with everybody. Def Jam, Jive, Sony, all type of joint ventures, Interscope. And I used to just, you know, get the money. Yeah.
Well, you need like a real movie or something, because these damn hood tales is amazing. Like I'm captivated right now. Tell me more.
It's a lot, Steph.
Okay, so I'm reading your bio, and you're a man of many talents, and I understand that you're also a curator of restaurants and such. So you have a diverse palette, I'm hearing.
So I had a restaurant when I was 19 years old. You know, I took my money, you know what I mean, and I was, you know, doing, you know, handling my business.
I got you.
I started a restaurant, and I always liked to cook because we were so poor, and we didn't have nothing in the refrigerator, and I would just go make up things. You know what I'm saying? Like I would just, anything we had in the refrigerator, I would just make a dish out of it. So, but I love chicken. I used to go to the store and scrape up all the little pennies around the house, and I ain't gonna lie, steal food from the store and go cook it. And I just love to cook. And I started a restaurant, and when I was 19, and you know, it was really a street niggas hangout. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know no better. All the street dudes used to come and just be in there, and we ran it. I ran it so ghetto. We didn't have no opening hours. I opened the thing when I wanted to. And then as life went on, I just loved to cook. And I opened up Donnie's Breakfast Spot 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And 3 years ago, and it was doing like $60,000 a month. You know what I mean? I served breakfast. Everybody used to be in there. Dame Dash, Kim Porter, anybody you name used to be in my restaurant. And then my baby's mother got it shut down because me and her had an argument. And, you know, I was ego tripping. I should have had
That's some real hood shit. Your BM got to stop the break. She stopped the bank. You must have been doing something horrible for her to stop the bank.
Yeah, I did some real foul shit too. You know what I mean?
If anything, she would have took it and got more bank. She said, shit, I'm going to stop this bank.
Yeah. And you know what? Like when you hurt a woman for so many years, they hit you in the gut. You know what I'm saying? You know, where it hurts the most, you know, and I'm gonna keep it real.
That's that bank account.
I deserved that. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard her for so many years. She said, "Okay, I'm gonna get this nigga back." You know, I'm gonna do some foul shit to him. And you know, it is what it is. But I still got food trucks, and if the COVID wasn't going down, I would have had my new restaurant already open. But this COVID thing is stopping everything. But as soon as the COVID opened, I'm gonna open up another brick and mortar, Donnie's West Side Fly Guy Bar and Grill.
Oh, Donnie's West Side Fly Guy Bar and Grill. I heard that one time for you, by. Yeah. So let me ask you this. you know the political climate, you know what's going on, COVID. Are you politically inclined? Do you keep up? I mean, it's kind of overwhelming. It's kind of everywhere. Are you, one of those that are paying attention, or you just kind of like, I just want this shit to be over with so I can get back to business?
Steph, I keep my channel on CNN. You know, I love the news. You know what I'm saying? And
Uncensored news. This is why we here. This is why I'm trying to peel these layers and find out. Because some people are oblivious to what's going on around them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's going on is really a tragedy for what's going on for America. But I really care about what's going on in the hood and try to help people, you know what I mean, that's disenfranchised and that nature, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I try to look out for my people. I employ a lot of black people, you know. I have a mask company that I'm the only black manufactured mask company. And I just try to employ my people. So yes, I pay attention to what's going on in this climate right now though.
Out there in LA specifically, because you guys seem to have it the worst, how is it? Is it really how they're projecting it on CNN? Like they're saying like one person every 10 minutes is dying out there from COVID? I mean, as you move around, is it really that bad? Like
Yeah, Steph, it's bad out here. The hospitals are filled up to capacity. You know what I mean? People are still moving around like they shouldn't be moving around. And it's not going to get any better unless they really put us back on lockdown like we should be on lockdown. But hey, Steph, it's really bad out here though. It's super bad.
Would you get the vaccine if it was presented itself? Are you
going
to get vaccinated?
No, I'm not telling people not to get the vaccination, but me personally, I don't trust it yet because I feel like I'm a high risk, you know what I'm saying? So I want to wait and see what goes on with other people. And then, you know, if my doctor recommends I get the vaccine, you know what I mean? I'm going to get the vaccine because I always go get checkup stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, you got to, black man, you got to check that blood pressure on that prostate, baby.
No, I don't like checking the prostate, but we got to get it done every year. I don't like checking the prostate.
You got to do it, Donnie. You got to do it. All right, before I let you get up out of here, so tell me, what do you have planned next? Like, when COVID is over, well, I don't know, that's not going to be no time soon, but you got any plans for this year? What are your big plans for the years? 2021, everybody was waiting for that calendar to turn. It's here now, so what's on the agenda for you?
Yeah, what's on the agenda for me, Steph? I want to put my food trucks back on the street. I got a turkey. Now I'm a vegan, but I still got to feed you people like me. I want to put my food trucks out there, put them back out there. I got a turkey taco truck. I have a chicken wing truck, and I'm gonna get a couple of more trucks. But my main thing, like I told you, my plan for this year is to open up Donnie's West Side Fly Guy Bar and Grill, a brick and mortar, so I can, you know what I mean, have all you down. I would love to have you down and we could just act fly, have a good time, you know what I mean, for us, by us, you know what I mean? Because I love entertaining people far as with food and all that. I think that brings joy to the heart. That's my plan.
Well, you entertain people on Fox Soul. Won't you tell them when the show comes on, how they can catch it, and all that good stuff?
So Fox Soul comes on Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. West Coast time, 11 p.m. East Coast time. It's called Chopping Up with Mike and Donnie. Mike Hill from Fox Sports, married to Cynthia Bailey. And we just chop it up like me and Steph Lover's chopping it up now. And we love having Steph Lover on the show because she's my baby and she's fine. I love to see fine women. You know, so it is what it is.
Thank you, D. But you stay trying to catch me on there, boy. I know when I come on your show, I got to be on my toes because you's a real live player. And I mean that in the most positive sense of the word. But thanks again, Donnie. I appreciate you. You know, I can't wait to get out to the left coast, come check you out because, woo, this cabin fever is serious out here, you know. Plus, all the crazy shit just happened here in D.C., so, you know, we're not far removed from it at all. Like, everybody was calling me like, you in the middle of that? I'm like, hell no, ain't nobody downtown my skin color. You crazy? Yeah. Everybody definitely know how to play it. But much success to you and Mike. Foxsoul.com. I love it. It's an app, website.
No, it's a streaming service. It's a streaming service. It's the
streaming
TV
service, but it's an app. Yes.
Yes.
You can get it on the app. It's a streaming service, all of that good stuff. Thank you for correcting me, giving the people the proper information. And appreciate you, babe. You know how it go. You know how we go.
Anytime, anything you need from me, you my baby. You know what I'm saying? I got love for my people. And that when I first met you, I just hit off with your fine ass. So you know what it is.
He's a real one, y'all. That's my dude, Donnie Around, right here on Uncensored News on the Uncensored Network, live and direct. All right, Donnie, thank you so much. Remember to check him out Monday through Friday, Fox Soul, 8 p.m. on the West Side, 11 p.m. on the East Coast. And before I get out of here, big shout out going out to my producer, Brian. Uncensored Network TV, download the app, or you could check us. So you could check us wherever you at. And, of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Real Steph Lover. Follow me, Steph Lover 100. And got a brand new Uncensored News IG. It's called Uncensored News IG. So follow us, baby. And I see you when I look at you. And once again, Happy New Year's Eve. I'm going dry for January, so no drinks for me. Just love.